So as we wind down 2025 and prepare for the new horizons and games that 2026 promises to deliver, still looking at you, Rockstar. It is easy to forget just how good of a year that 2025 actually has been for gaming, so we here at Omega Gaming thought that today would be a great time to refresh the minds of all of you that may have forgotten the awesomeness that has been gaming in 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Countdown Central. I'm your host as always, Tooodamngolden, and today we're taking a look at the 8 most amazing games to drop this year, from well-designed shooters, long-awaited sequels, and the return of a most iconic franchise. This countdown has it all, so let's get to it. Kicking off the list at number 8 is Split Fiction, a game that takes the classic multiple choice narrative and cranks it into pure chaos as you play as a character who can literally split timelines on the fly, stepping between parallel outcomes like you're flipping channels on reality TV. One moment you're sneaking through a neon lit alley, the next you're in the same alley, except the robots won the war this time. Now, what makes Split Fiction special in 2025 isn't just the multiverse gimmick, it's about how smooth everything really does blend together as each world feels handcrafted, vibrant, and reactive, letting you experiment without ever slowing down the flow of gameplay. And the writing in this one, guys, is surprisingly strong, with every decision feeling like it means something, even when you're clearly just poking the timeline to see what explodes. So if you love story-driven games with style, humor, and just enough existential dread to keep your brain awake at night, Split Fiction absolutely earns its spot on today's countdown. At number 7, Arc Raiders finally burst onto the scene after years of anticipation, and yes guys, it was well worth the wait, as this game is all about fast-paced, high-flying, squad-based action as you fight towering mechanized titans dropping from orbit. Picture a synthwave album cover, but angry. Now, the standout with Arc Raiders is most definitely the movement, guys, as you just aren't running and shooting, you're sprinting, sliding, grappling, boosting, and launching yourself across open battlefields like you're late for a mech punching appointment. Now, each encounter in this game definitely feels cinematic without ever stealing control away from you, and the style with this one, guys, absolutely top-notch. Retro future vibes, glowing visuals, and a soundtrack that blasts pure adrenaline straight into your bloodstream. It's one of the most fun jump-in and chaos games of 2025, and perfect for gamers craving non-stop action. Now, the title at number 6 is the long-awaited, heavily memed, we swear it's real this time, release of Hollow Knight Silksong, and guess what? It actually delivered. Go figure. Stepping to the role of Hornet brings a faster, more acrobatic combat system that turns every fight into a stylish dance of blades and air dashes, and the world of Farloom is bigger, more vertical, and full of secrets that practically beg you to get lost for hours. Silksong's art direction is once again flawless, blending hand-drawn beauty with atmospheric gloom in a way that it seems only Team Cherry can pull off. And while the difficulty definitely spikes with this one, it's fair, tight, and endlessly rewarding. And this is the kind of game where every victory feels earned. And guys, 2025 finally gave us Silksong, and it absolutely sang. So my personal favorite entry coming in at number 5 goes to the weird, emotional, beautifully strange world of Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and Hideo Kojima returns with a sequel that is somehow more philosophical, more cinematic, and yes, still obsessed with walking, guys, but this time I promise you, it's walking with purpose. The sequel expands the world in bold new ways as you get larger regions, more varied terrain, and new tools that make traversal feel like a strategic puzzle instead of a chore, and the narrative leans heavily into themes of connection, sacrifice, and the weird rules of the worlds in between dimension, and without spoiling, guys, it most certainly goes places. Visually speaking, it's one of the most striking games of the year, blending hyper-realistic characters with surreal imagery that sticks with you long after the credits roll, and if you like games that break the mold and challenge your brain a bit, this is the Kojima experience at its finest. Landing at number 4, Ghost of Yutei is a breathtaking evolution of the samurai action formula, this time set against the icy slopes and dense forest of northern Japan. You play as a warrior bound between the physical world and the supernatural realm, battling both human enemies and vengeful spirits alike, and every frame of this game looks like concept art come to life, whether it's the snow whipping through the trees, moonlight catching the edge of your blade, and spirits drifting through the fog. It's certainly stunning in motion. Combat in this one is fluid and weighty with a mix of precise swordplay and haunting supernatural abilities that create opportunities for beautifully cinematic takedowns. This is the kind of action game that grabs you instantly and refuses to let you go, delivering atmosphere, story, and style in equal measure, and for that reason it has landed at number 4 on today's countdown. So taking a number 3 spot today is The Altars, a game that dives deep into the psychological and emotional layers of survival storytelling. In this one, you play as Jan Dolsky, a man stranded on a hostile planet who survives by creating alternate versions of himself, each one representing a different path he could have taken in life. The Altars is a brilliant blend of base management, narrative choice, and moral dilemma, as every altar comes with their own skills, fears, and conflicts, and the tension ramps up fast as you try to keep everyone working together, or failing that, working at all. Now, what took me most by surprise with this game is that the emotional storytelling is actually the real star here. It's grounded, heartfelt, and surprisingly intimate for a sci-fi survival game, and for those reasons, The Altar stands out in 2025 as one of the most memorable conversation-starting experiences of the year. At number 2, Silent Hill F delivers one of the most chilling horror experiences in years. As set in 1960s Japan, this entry reinvents Silent Hill with a new setting, new monsters, and a fresh psychological approach that leans heavily into the slow building dread, much like something like a Resident Evil Biohazard. The body horror floral infection is easily one of the most unsettling visual concepts that this series or any series has ever used. It's elegant yet horrifying at the same time. As the infection spreads across environments and characters, the world slowly twists into an abstract nightmare. And guys, the narrative in this one is tragic, beautifully written, and designed to get under your skin in a way that honestly sticks with you a long time after you're done playing. This is atmospheric horror at its absolute best, and a much needed triumphant return for the Silent Hill franchise. So closing us out at number 1 as the best game released in 2025 is Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and this game came out of nowhere and absolutely floored everyone with its beautiful world, emotional storytelling, and inventive turn-based combat system that feels both alive and dynamic. Set in a surreal Parisian-inspired world, you lead a group of characters in a desperate attempt to break a curse tied to the age 33, and the narrative in this one is rich, artistic, and layered, a thoughtful exploration of morality, beauty, and resistance. But it is the gameplay that steals the show, as combat is turn-based but rhythmic and active, both rewarding precision and timing instead of just menu checking, and visually every environment looks like a living oil painting, shifting and swirling around you in impossible ways. This is the kind of game that defines a year, bold, emotional, and visually stunning. Expedition 33 is a masterpiece, 10 out of 10, and an easy number 1 pick as the best game of 2025. So there you have it, guys, 8 games that stole the show in 2025. Let us know in the comments below if we missed any that you think deserve more shine. And if you like today's video, guys, consider dropping us a like and hitting that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And as always, I'm your host, Tooodamngolden. This has been Countdown Central, Omega Gaming, the final gaming community you'll ever join.